Somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, there's a place you were never meant to see. A forbidden island where science broke every rule of nature. And what they created there was never meant to escape. This is the story of Jurassic World Rebirth, the Island of Monsters. The movie stars Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend, Mahershala Ali, and more. Let's dive into it. We open with a peaceful jungle scene. Monkeys jumping through the trees, enjoying their food. Suddenly, the sound of a sleek helicopter cuts through the calm. It's heading towards a dark, hidden island, Île Saint-Hubert. Inside a futuristic InGen laboratory, a team of scientists is working on something big, something illegal. They've been experimenting with transgenic dinosaurs, hybrids made by mixing DNA from multiple species. Among their creations is their latest and most terrifying specimen, Distortus Rex, a six-limbed monster unlike anything seen before. But then, something goes terribly wrong. During a routine daily experiment, one scientist accidentally drops his Snickers chocolate packet into the main door. The system crashes, security locks fail, and then Distortus Rex breaks free. Panic floods the lab. Scientists rush to the exit, screaming for help. One scientist gets trapped inside the containment chamber as the giant shadow moves closer. The creature's roar echoes through the room, a deafening scream that chills your blood. It lunges forward, grabs the trapped scientist, and vanishes into the smoky darkness.
17 years have passed. The world is no longer the same. Dinosaurs now roam freely across tropical zones, coexisting with humans in fragile peace. Here we meet Zora Bennett, a fearless covert operative with a mysterious past, played by Scarlett Johansson. She's approached by Martin Krebs, the powerful CEO of a global pharmaceutical company. Martin tells her that inside dinosaur DNA lies the secret to curing coronary heart disease, the deadliest illness on Earth. To unlock it, they need genetic samples from 3 specific dinosaurs. But there's a catch. Those creatures exist only on one island, the forbidden Île Saint-Hubert. Zora refuses at first. It's illegal. It's against government law. But when Martin offers $10 million for the mission, she finally accepts. The team assembles. But Zora can't do this alone. She and Martin recruit Dr. Henry Loomis, a brilliant paleontologist. At first, Henry refuses, but curiosity and ambition get the better of him. Martin explains they need to create a revolutionary drug called paleodioxin, derived from the powerful heart cells of ancient giants. They'll need samples from the Mosasaurus, ruler of the ocean, the Titanosaurus, king of the land, and the Quetzalcoatlus, the predator of the skies. Each of these creatures lived for over a century thanks to incredibly strong cardiac muscle fibers, the key to human immortality. To reach the island, they hired Captain Duncan Kincaid, a rugged sailor who knows the Atlantic better than anyone, along with Nina, the skilled boat pilot, and Bobby, their security expert. Now the team is ready. Their journey and their nightmare begins.
The crew sails across the rough waters of Ecuador, 150 miles away from their target zone. They discuss strategies, prepare tranquilizer darts, and test the robotic sampling drones. Meanwhile, not far away, a vacationing family, the Delgatos, enjoys a peaceful boat ride. The water is calm until a shadow moves beneath them. A giant fin rises. Suddenly, a Mosasaurus emerges, flipping their boat like a toy. The family screams for help, sending a distress signal. Zora's crew picks up the call and they race towards the chaos. They arrive just in time to pull the family out of the wreckage, but the monster returns. Zora takes aim with her tranquilizer gun. The first dart misses. The Mosasaurus lunges at her, jaws snapping inches away. She reloads, steadies her breath, and fires again. This time, Zora did not miss the target. The team quickly uses their robotic drone to collect the first blood sample, but before they can celebrate, the ocean explodes into chaos. A pack of Spinosaurus attacks from all sides. The Mosasaurus returns from below. Teresa slipped and fell into the ocean. Teresa's boyfriend also jumped into the ocean for Teresa. The Delgato family also falls overboard, separated from the group. Duncan yells for everyone to jump. Zora, Henry, Martin, and Nina dive together, but Duncan is still controlling the boat to trick the Mosasaurus. The ship is wrecked against the rocks. They all reach the island barely, but after reaching there, one Spinosaurus pulled Nina into the ocean. Everyone is scared after seeing this. As dawn breaks, the survivors step into the island's dense jungle. It's breathtaking, the sound of ancient creatures all around. Their next target? The Titanosaurus, one of the largest land animals ever known. They find it peacefully grazing by an open field, its massive body moving with slow grace. This time, the mission goes smoothly. Using long-range darts, they collect the second blood sample. Everyone cheers, but then a shadow passes overhead. A terrifying screech echoes across the valley. It's the Quetzalcoatlus, the apex predator of the skies. They'll need to climb the cliffs to reach its nesting site. Dr. Henry is terrified of heights, but Zora pushes him forward. At the top, they find the eggs, huge, pulsating with life. They begin collecting samples, but then the mother returns. The Quetzalcoatlus dives at them with a bone-shaking roar. One of their crew members is grabbed by the sky predator and swallowed him. Henry slips, falling into the river below. Zora barely manages to land safely, and after some moment, the final DNA sample also landed safely. The mission is complete, but at a deadly cost.
Meanwhile, the Delgato family wakes up on the other side of the island, lost, frightened, and desperate to survive. They meet a small, curious dinosaur, a baby Aqualoptops. The little girl, Bella, smiles and names it Dolores. Soon, they find an emergency raft near an old facility. But to reach it, Teresa, the eldest daughter, must sneak past a sleeping T-Rex. Every step she takes is a gamble. She finally grabs the raft, but the T-Rex wakes up. The family tries to escape. The ground shakes. The beast roars and charges. The raft flips. They all land in the safe place, except Bella. Bella tricks the predator and hides beneath the raft. Somehow, miraculously, they all survive. Hours later, the two groups finally reunite near the old InGen research facility, the same lab where Distortus Rex was born.
The facility is overgrown. Now, they all are waiting for a helicopter for extraction. But then, the walls start shaking. Out of the shadows come mutadons, hybrid raptors with wings like bats and claws like razors. They attack in packs, leaping from walls and tearing through the team. Gunfire, screams, chaos everywhere. The helicopter finally appears overhead, hope at last. But just as they rush to escape, a shadow falls across the sky. The Distortus Rex returns. It crashes down, ripping the helicopter in half. The explosion lights up the jungle. Martin Krebs grabs the DNA samples and tries to escape, but Distortus Rex catches him. With one brutal strike, it devours him whole. The survivors flee through a hidden tunnel beneath the lab.
Deep below the facility, they discover an old InGen dock. But they're not alone. Raptors and pterosaurs hunt them through the tunnels, screeching and clawing through the walls. Captain Duncan fires a flare, drawing Distortus Rex away and buying precious seconds. Zora, Henry, and the Delgatos jump onto the boat and start the engine. Distortus Rex chasing them to the surface. Just when all hope seems lost, a flare shoots into the sky. It's Duncan. He's still alive. They turn the boat around and rescue him, speeding off as the island burns behind them. The one secret Île Saint-Hubert disappears again beneath the fog. Zora and Dr. Henry make a bold choice. Instead of selling the dinosaur DNA for billions, they release the formula, paleodioxin, as a 3 unpatented drug. A cure for all, not just for the rich. Bella plays by the shore with her new friend, the tiny dinosaur Dolores. Sometimes, science gives us miracles. But on Île Saint-Hubert, it gave us monsters. And that's how Jurassic World Rebirth ends. If you enjoyed this movie explanation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic breakdowns. This is Movie Mystery Lab, signing out.